News 46 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a rider is killed in an off-road accident.
Memorial Day services are held to honor those we have lost.
News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. And Eunette Gentry. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
One man is dead, the result of an ATV accident that occurred over the weekend in Amargosa.
What was supposed to be a fun outing turned deadly following a crash.
It's May 30th, 2017. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46. And today, Chief Lewis spoke to News 46 about a tragic end today at the dunes.
We were dispatched to Amargosa for a report of an off-road accident, and the initial reports were giving indication that there was a serious injury sustained by the rider on an off-road vehicle. As we were getting further toward Amargosa, we were informed that the person was unconscious, so with severe bleeding, things like that. So we launched Mercy Air, added them to our assignment. We worked side by side with Amargosa Fire, and Mercy Air was brought to the scene. However, that patient did not survive the injury sustained in the accident.
And this was an ATV?
It was an off-road type UTV, ATV, and unsure exactly what happened to precipitate it, but apparently the person was ejected from the vehicle at some point and sustained serious injury, which ended up being a fatal.
And it was an adult, right?
It was an adult.
Was there any other riders with this person?
Unknown. The sheriff's office was investigating it as it occurred out in the middle of the dunes. It was very limiting as far as getting our resources out there. We couldn't get the helicopter close. Even some of our off-road vehicles, the sand was so loose that we had to deflate our tires down to a low point to allow us to even go over that sand and go out there and actually retrieve the patient.
Was there any problem trying to find the location?
Yeah, it's a large area, and there was coordinates given. However, access was clearly an issue. Amargosa Fire was giving us some sense of direction that they thought the patient may be, but access on the roadways in that particular area was dicey at best.
And the rider of a motorcycle was airlifted Friday afternoon from the scene of an accident that occurred on Mesquite Avenue.
We had dispatched a report of a motor vehicle accident with injuries. It ended up being a car versus a motorcycle in the area of Mesquite and Chiquita. As we arrived on location, we found the rider still on the ground. The bike was laying on its side. A quick assessment revealed that the rider has sustained injuries consistent with a trauma center requirement. Therefore, we brought Mercy Air 21. We managed the LZ on Mesquite. Patient care was transferred to Mercy Air 21. They subsequently flew that patient to trauma.
Anybody inside the vehicle injured?
There were no persons within the vehicle that were injured.
And no other riders, right?
And no other riders.
And an 18-year-old luckily didn't receive any serious injuries today after rolling his car on Barney and Mesquite Avenue.
Yeah, dispatch report of a one-vehicle rollover, excuse me, as we arrived on location, found a vehicle that had barrel rolled several times, went through a mesquite tree, and then ended up upright in a mesquite grove. So a significant damage, significant mechanism to this particular vehicle. Crews searched the area and they found the vehicle unoccupied. They were considering the fact that there may have been an ejection, so they did an area search and found no one. About 15-20 minutes after our arrival, another vehicle pulled up, and the rider came out of that particular vehicle and indicated that he did not sustain any serious injuries, a couple scrapes, bruises, things along those lines, but he declined any medical transport or treatment.
Stay tuned to News 46. More local news after this break.